Well, Black History Month this month pays tribute to the contributions and successes of African Americans to our overall culture and heritage.
Yeah, and during the Cincinnati Cyclones' last hockey season, head coach Coach Payne made history as not only the first black head coach for the team, but served as the only black head coach in the ECHL and all of North America.
It's pretty cool. And CINCY Lifestyle reporter Mikhayla Hughes-Shaw sat down with Coach Payne to learn more about his trailblazing story.
So tell me, how did you get your start in hockey?
I got my start. My mother took me to learn to skate when I was 3 years old at a famous arena in Toronto called St. Mike's. And it kind of took from there. Just kind of put me on the ice and, all right, hey, have at it. And it's funny, I don't remember his name, but my first skating coach back then, learned to skate, was a black coach. And that was the first person I ever seen. And I just kind of loved it from that point on. So I guess that's where it all kind of originated and started from.
So it's a big part of your story then. It seems like once you started, you kind of never stopped, which is very cool. And last year you made some history. I think it's fair to say that. Tell me about what last year meant to not only you, but also the team.
It's as hard as I've worked my whole career, my life, playing and coaching, to be put in a situation, a very fortunate situation as being, at that point in time, the only black coach in North American hockey, head coach, was an honor. And it's a title I didn't take lightly. I know just being a face that people can recognize in not only positions of playing, but now positions of coaching and management, it's something that I thought was very unique, and I was excited to see what the future held for me, but also to spread the word and share with other people, kids, other coaches, that hey, it's possible as long as you keep working at it and keep your passion.
Do you hope that your story kind of propels others forward? I know it's always hard to be the first anything, right? So are you hoping that this can create an environment where there are no more firsts?
Yeah, definitely. It's, for me, there's always people that were before me that kind of paved the path for me and allowed me to see that there is possibility that I could be in the same position as well. So that I was able to be one of those people in that, I guess you want to say, unique situation, to be a first and to help continue to pave the path that others have led before us. It was exciting. It was exciting for myself, my family, and all my friends that were along the journey with me, old teammates that are playing right now or somewhere in management or coaching or other places in hockey, or even those who are not playing. It was them being along the journey with me this whole time, and to seeing how it's come to fruition, and where I am right now, I guess, as in my career it brings a smile to my face, because I know it brings a smile to their face.
It's got to be a cool moment.
It was definitely cool, but it's something I've been kind of accustomed to, because in my 14 years of playing, what I did to have to get to the levels I was at, and it's all about hard work. And nothing came easy for me. It's not like I was drafted. I had to do everything as a free agent. I mean, like, every year I didn't have a secure job, and I had to go out there and earn a job every day. So I didn't have the luxury of knowing that, okay, I can go back the next 2-3 years and I have a job. I knew this wouldn't be as easy either, especially that as a player there's many positions that you can, I guess, obtain or be a part of or secure. Whereas coaching, there's limited coaches, and the higher level you get in pro, it becomes more of a unique situation, because you have coaches out there with a lot of experience and been doing it for a long time. And the harder you work at it, the more prepared you'll be when the opportunity presents itself.
What's your message to someone who is really trying to hopefully live out their purpose, but maybe it's not an easy road?
It's never an easy road, and if it was an easy road, then everybody would do it. And that's what you have to understand. You have to dedicate your life. It's a passion. You have to make it part of your lifestyle. And it gives you every opportunity, this sport and many sports, every sport, it gives you every opportunity to quit, run away, walk away, and it's tough. Winning is not easy. And it doesn't mean necessarily winning on the field, on the ice, on the court. It means winning in life, winning in your goals, winning and achieving your goals. And to achieve that, you have to give it everything you have at it. It's got to be a passion, it's got to be a lifestyle. It's hard work, but the way I like to look at it is, it's not hard work if it's something that you love to do. So as long as you love to do what you do, just keep doing it, enjoy it, and then put everything into it.